Alright, so we're back. We're looking for some guy. That guy's got a chainsaw.
Hold your tongue. You wastrel.
You're the one
Here we go.
McCullough said would come. You'll find him waiting for you down at the docks.
Oh, fuck me.
Very well. A Legion outpost. What's it look like? We crossed the river when the profligates fled from Searchlight. From here, we stage raiding parties and process captures. As much as their cowardice will allow, the profligates avoid open battle, but on good days, we find one of their patrols. Their landmines have caused us more trouble than their marksmanship, which is lacking. I'm an officer of the Legion of the rank Decanus. When we encamped, I commanded a contubernium of 8 legionaries. So I command what's left, under the wise leadership of Centurion Aurelius, of course. Are we done then? That would be worth knowing, especially if we can then rearm and reuse them. Go find a minefield and practice that trick several times then, idiot.
I already did.
What of it? Wasting my time is more like it.
Man, this guy's a dick.
In trade for what?
Food supplies, ammo, firearms, armor, explosives. I doubt he's got any good armor to give me. Explosives,
How many tags were? What do you want to trade for?
ammo. See, the problem is you don't get a choice of what you're going to choose and how many they're going to cost. I guess ammo, really. Ammo or food.
What type of ammo?
Okay, I take that back. You can choose. Small energy cells, 20 gauge, 357, 9mm.
What do you want to trade for?
What about?
Firearms of what kind?
Why did they just take 5 dog tags out of me?
Are we done then?
What did I get for 5 dog tags? Because I just asked for. You just took 5 dog tags from me, you bastard. Big boomer. That was that it, or was that something I picked up earlier? I'm pretty sure that was a glitch.
I'll wait.
So.
What sort of?
Okay, so it does actually tell you, but the other ones don't. So what was the? Yeah, no, they just stole. I'm not having that. I'm not happy about that, to be honest.
You're the one McCullough said. Fire. You're the one McCullough. Here, this is edible.
Is that it? That's it.
Oh.
Wow, I feel like I'm getting fucked here. Right, all I got was a mesquite pod.
I'll wait. Here, this is edible. Are we done?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just go for the caps then, I guess, because you guys are screwing me over. How much is the NCR worth by itself? It's worth 9. So it is actually a better idea to sell them to that guy. Because I get karma, not karma. I get reputation out of it, and I get 1 extra cap.
Oh, get moving, profligate.
There we go. So I got 200 caps for that. And now Caesar's or Caesar's Legion likes me. One of the two, anyway. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there was something else I had to do here. Tell Jerry or my papa. Oh, that was shit. No, wait. Okay, I'm a little confused. Not gonna lie, I'm a little confused at this point. Right, I don't know what that's about. Rescue the captives. And of course, we've already gone past them. Okay, that's infuriating. So if we do, oh my god, this fucking keyboard, man.
Awe, are you? You'll be meeting face to face with the mighty Caesar himself, founder of the Legion, conqueror of 86 tribes. To my knowledge, this is the first time Caesar has ever summoned one of the dissolute to see him. Not even tribal chieftains receive this honor. All who are not Legion are dissolute. They live in squalor, unrestrained by morality, lacking moderation, temper, and self-control. Their very existence is a blight on the common good. Even worse are the profligates, the subtype of dissolute one finds this side of the river. They hold themselves to be civilized, when in fact they are corrupt and self-interested. The truth will be made clear to them soon enough. You'd know better than I would, but you must be remarkable for Caesar to take such an interest.
Yeah, I think I need laser eye surgery, please. My vision is
Wale,
fucked.
as you wish. My orders are to...
Wow, how shit.
Awe,
You gotta stand in that one spot.
I am Cursar Lucullus, and my orders are to escort you to... Awe.
Cool. Off we go then.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the alcohol and all chems, including stims and other addictive items.
Lucky knows what that is.
I know not why Caesar would wish to speak with such a physically inferior whelp, but I will allow this one exception. You may bear Caesar's mark, but do not attempt to share any of your medicine with anyone in the fort. Caesar strictly forbids the use of chems and alcohol. By his order, all visitors must also relinquish their arms upon entry. If you come in peace, then there is no reason to not disarm. You will not be harmed unless Caesar wills it. Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave. Awe, true to Caesar. Caesar awaits you in his tent. You have license to find your own way. I'll wait.
He's got 2 pairs of
ferry you back
lips.
to the western shore when your visit has concluded.
Fantastic.
Awe, true to Caesar. I'm looking forward to getting centered.
So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word. I haven't had the pleasure. I have crossed paths with Legate Lanius, the second in command, however. It was unpleasant. He's the best the Legion has to offer, or so the legionaries say. Brute of a man, wears a fancy metal mask in a battle. He killed one of my pack Brahmins simply because it was in his way. I knew better than to complain about it, though. Shoot.
Bang.
No, sir. I'm an independent trader from Arizona. Not at all. They're my best customers. As long as you don't try to sell them chems or alcohol, they treat you fair. Hell, I don't even need to travel with guards most of the time in Legion territory. All the bandits are dead or run off. Between having to hire protection and getting slapped with taxes, it's more profitable to stick to Arizona and New Mexico. But I do cross the river from time to time when an opportunity comes along. All right.
Let's have a look. See what he gets for
Have a look.
sale. Do. Let's get that. Nothing really of worth. If we're going to be honest, it's all kind of shit. We got jar pistol powder. That's about it. I've probably got some shit to sell you though. Ashtray, Benton cans, cigarettes, coffee mugs, coffee pots, drinking glass, bottles, empty syringes, whiskey. Teddy bear, tin cans, tin plate, wonder glue.
Another satisfied customer.
Across the river.
Ooh, a heady. Anyway, so.
Move along.
Excuse me.
What happens if I punch your shit?
Hey!
Oh shit, I don't think they'd care if I just, you know. Apparently they do care about their slaves. Apparently me pushing one over is cause for concern. Oddly enough. I don't think there's anything around here of any interest as far as I'm aware.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
This guy's not too important, he just says he's training kids in the way of sodomy. Like the true Romans. Oh, okay, he's, I assume that was him picking his nose, but he's got a face wrap.
Our way. True to
You here to fight in the arena? Then you're talking to the right man. A great warrior. When he was but a recruit, I watched him kill 10 men in the arena with his bare hands. He doesn't feel pain, and he never ever shows mercy. If all legionaries were like him, the Legion would be invincible. It's not something we like to speak of. The Burned Man was our greatest warrior, even greater than Legate Lanius. But he failed Caesar at the dam. He's been dead for several years now. But the rumor is that Caesar has scouts out looking for him all the same. The Burned Man was a very tough man. Such as? Light armor and machetes only. The challenger, the one who asks to enter the arena, may be pitted against one or more opponents. All matches continue until one side is dead. No exceptions. I set up the fights, keep track of prisoners available, and make sure the arena's cleaned up. Most of the time, it's some young legionary trying to make a name for himself, hoping to get noticed by Caesar or the Praetorians. We pit slaves or prisoners against each other once in a while, but it's not much of a show. They're usually too reluctant to kill each other. Like what? That can be arranged. You will be facing off against a couple of disobedient slaves. Not much of a challenge, but it might be entertaining to watch. Remember the rules. Light armor and machetes only. And, of course, to the death. Good luck.
Caesar. They hardly even know how to fight.
You like that?
Oddly enough, I thought the only slaves were female. well, I've never seen that before. I've never seen them open fire on the slaves. That's genuinely the first time I've ever seen that happen.
As expected, it wasn't much of a fight, but what can you expect from slaves? There's a captured NCR trooper available, Sergeant Andrews. He's already been challenged once and survived, so he should be a worthy opponent. Careful in there. He's tougher than he looks.
Let's get some blood sausage. His head's all over the show.
I'll wait.
A good fight. Some NCR troopers can be competent fighters. I have a dangerous one for you. An NCR ranger by the name of Stella. We got lucky since we rarely capture rangers alive. Even though she's a woman, she's killed every man who's faced her in the arena. Even one of the elite Kenturians. With her bare hands. Watch out for her. She's one of the deadliest fighters I've ever seen.
True to Caesar.
Come on!
Okay, well they're just going to open fire on her. Which I guess I'm okay with.
Some of the slaves spreading stories.
There we go.
Burned man.
Unbelievable. You stood against a ranger in single combat and survived. Sorry, but there's nobody left who'd even be a challenge for you.
I didn't think
anyone could kill an NCR ranger in single.
Oh, there's someone over here.
You do well to serve the Legion.
That's not who I was talking about. There's usually a young female over here. Might be due to time. Lupa.
Outsiders are a rare sight at the fort. Step carefully around here and you might just leave alive. I'm Anthony, Master of the Hounds. Lupa. Yes, she's the mother of a lot of our best dogs. She's getting old, but she's still a tough old bitch. Aren't you, girl? Yeah. He's a story to frighten the younger legionaries. He's dead. No man, no matter how tough, could survive a fall into the Grand Canyon. It took years for Caesar to conquer Lanius' tribe, and Caesar showed mercy to the survivors, allowing them to join the Legion. Had the positions been reversed, Caesar would be dead. Lanius is called the Monster of the East, because he never, ever shows mercy. Yeah? Been doing it since I was a boy. The mongrels know to listen up when I start talking to them. We breed them mostly, but sometimes we get some good ones from Denver. That whole city is overrun with them. Okay. Yeah? When the Legion showed up, we fought. Most tribes did. Hangdogs hung out longer than most. Broke us by throwing our dogs on the fire. So we gave up. Our elders couldn't bear the idea of our spirit animals burning in the afterlife. Caesar was impressed enough to conscript us. Use our skills with dogs to join the Legion as Hound Masters. Yeah? I've been around dogs all my life. They're my life. Always were. All the way back when I was a tribal. One of the hangdogs outside Denver. Dogs roamed that city. Our tribe made peace with them. Thought they were our spirit animals. Helped us hunt. provided for us in some lean times. Then the Legion came. Good thing, too. Stronger now. Don't need those beliefs anymore. Later.
Cool. Cool, so he's got nothing of importance. Anyway, so we should go see Caesar, or Caesar.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about this bird.
So, I finally get to meet the courier who's caused so much trouble for the new California Republic. You spread word of the massacre of Nipton, just like Wolpes asked you. The monorail that the profligates rode from McCarran to the Strip has been destroyed. I get it. We share a common enemy. And now you come before the mighty Caesar to what? Offer your services? And you fell for that? Really? Because I'm going to have you killed now. Relax. I'm fucking with you. You do know why I wanted to meet you, right?
Because I'm awesome.
A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the Strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it. Then something happens to Mr. House's robot, some kind of military upgrade. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started? I like the servile attitude. Keep it up. The time is fast approaching when my Legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching. Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 Casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried. I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
Alway, true to Caesar.
Alright, so
We'll talk again when you've destroyed whatever is down in that bunker, not before.
It is a great honor for anyone outside the Legion to get an audience with Caesar. We recently obtained an artillery weapon, but we don't have the part or the skill to fix it. The trader Dale Barton salvaged it from a military base in Arizona. Yuma, I believe. The best marksmen of the NCR are usually at the rear of any battle. The gun will allow us to strike at them. The tribe calling themselves the Boomers is obsessed with such weapons, I've been told. You could probably find a spare firing mechanism there. He's the best warrior in the Legion. A full legionary by the time he was 12. He's never lost a battle. Had the Legate been in command during the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Legion would have won. I have no doubt about that. No, Legate Lanius is Caesar's second. The Legate replaced the Burned Man after the Legion's defeat at the dam several years ago. The Burned Man was Caesar's advisor and general when the Legion was originally formed. The Burned Man led us to a disastrous defeat at the dam. On Caesar's orders, the Burned Man was covered in pitch by the Praetorian Guard, lit on fire, and cast into the Grand Canyon. Caesar has forbidden us from ever speaking his true name again. And so we simply refer to him as the Burned Man.
Yes, the burned man was, or is, Joshua Graham. He's part of the Honest Hearts DLC, and that DLC is the worst DLC, possibly in the entire Fallout series. It's definitely the worst in Fallout New Vegas.
It's a tradition in the Praetorians to specialize in unarmed combat, because weapons can break or jam when needed most. However, our unarmed techniques favor offense over defense. We can charge the enemy and flatten him with our first strike before he can react. I'll answer if I can. When I was a boy, the Legion conquered my tribe. I was chosen for training as a legionary. I fought in many battles for the Legion. Eventually, Caesar chose me to lead his Praetorian Guard. It was a great honor. Girls and women were enslaved, and many of the men and boys were also chosen to become legionaries. The rest were killed. We were savages. The Legion raised us up, made us better than what we were. What did you want to talk about? Very well. Wally.
Anyway, so we've got the background info.
We'll talk again when you've destroyed whatever is down in that bunker.
Holy shit!
There you are.
Holy shit! I was not expecting like an instant. You know, usually you're allowed to at least look in their pocket, as opposed to. Anyway, I'm going to.
I didn't think anyone could kill an NCR ranger and
I'm going to do it all. Talk to him again, all off camera.